monkey tried bloods. All right.
What it do? It's your favorite local Mr. Ortiz, back like I never left, raised by OGs, not IG. Ham. Anyways, shout out to S. Wiggins for mentioning these dudes in the video. Y'all can see the title. And I'm gonna tell you a story how I end up running to these guys. 1998, Mom's moved to Gardena off of Vermont 168. Hell apartments on both sides. I live at the one at the end next to the old Pacific Bell. They closed down, right? So, anyways, um, I'm new to the area. I don't know nobody. You know, I'm still going to Compton High, getting on the Gardena bus because Gardena bus used to go to Compton. I used to get off, bam, sag to school. So anyway, one day I had came from school, so mom's had shot me about $5. So I slid over there to the 7-Eleven. I think that's on 167 or 160 something. So I give me a pack of Black and Miles. Remember back then, Black and Miles cheap as hell. I think a whole pack was like $1.80, $2. Facts. Motherfuckers expensive now. But anyways, so I'm bored. So I just start walking around in the area, whatever. All of a sudden, a car pull up on me. Skirt. So I turned around. I looked. Like, what the fuck? And I'm looking at the car. It looked like it was about six, seven, eight motherfuckers in there. And it was a small car. And all of a sudden, this girl hang out the window was like, hey, where you from? I looked at her like, what? I'm just looking at her. She was like, nigga, where you from, nigga? I said, nigga, I'm from Morton Park, Compton Crib. She said, what, blood? It's Dealer Lanes. And guess who it was? Goofy, the light skinned girl from Devon Lanes. And I was like, what? Then she said, you know where you at? I said, yeah, nigga, I'm in Gardena. Then the other dude, all of a sudden I heard a shh. And I'm like, what the fuck was that? Then I looked, it didn't touch me, but it hit the ground right in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I looked up, I see the nigga with the water gun. Then he tried to do it again, and then she was like, what nigga? Where you say you from again? I said, nigga, from Morton Park Crib. She jump out the car, boom. Then all of a sudden, I just hear doors open. So I get the fuck on. Phew. I'm like, damn, it's a gang of motherfucker in the car. So I run through the streets and shit, and I end up on Gardena Boulevard, and I end up at the little surplus. Used to be a little surplus on Gardena Boulevard over there, right? So, anyways, they come in there, they sag up in there. That's when I see the nigga with the water gun. I'm like, God damn, this nigga tall as a motherfucker. Could have to been like 6'5", 6'7", maybe 6'13". Kevin Nash on Mona. And it was her. And that was it. So he was like, what's up, nigga? What you run for, nigga? I said, nigga, I ran, nigga, cause shit, nigga, I don't know if y'all got a pistol or not. Like, then she the main one trying to push the line on me. But the other nigga right there too. So I'm like, whatever. So somebody came in and like, come on, man, leave him alone. I think it said leave cuz alone. So when they walk out, I walk out. And then that's when somebody walked up and was like, hey, bro, leave cuz alone, man. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tripping, nigga. I'm a crip too. Woo, woo, woo. And that's when I was introduced. Not yet, but that's the homie Endo from Dragnet. And there was another short, chubby dude that I think he was Damo too. I don't know exactly where he was from. And Endo had his son with him. So I walked off and she still was like, rah, rah, rah. You know, name Goofy don't fit. I'm gonna just say the bitch was a red devil. Oh crap. So I get the fuck on with her. Couple days later, in a shopping center, used to be a shopping center right off of 168, not 168, but in between cross street from 7-Eleven, they used to have a video store. And I had just got a membership or whatever. And I was on my way going to the video store to get a video, a couple videos or whatever. And all of a sudden, that same car pull up, whoop, and then that's when the nigga say, "What's up, homie?" I'm like, what's up? He was like, hey, homie, I ain't no blood, my nigga. I'm a crip. I said, yeah. He was like, yeah, my name Endo. I'm from Dragnet. I'm like, yeah. I said, well, I'm a little cricket low from on the park. He was like, I knew you wasn't scared, but the way they came out that door, y'all had got the fuck on. You probably thought they had that pistol. I said, hell yeah. I said, I get out with anybody because I ain't no bitch. He said, I knew that. That's why I seen you 2 days ago, but I was like, nah, I didn't want to approach you because I don't know what you want. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, shit, I might have to bust on you. You know what I'm saying? Because you probably bust on me. I was like, nah, not right now. I said, y'all didn't do enough for me to react really because I still thought y'all was still playing with a nigga. But when old girl was kept woofing, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, bro, you good, my nigga. We just moved over here. I said, yeah, man, I just moved over here, my nigga. I ain't stepping on niggas' territory, niggas' toes in their territory or whatever, my nigga. I'm from Compton, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be over here. I just live over here. I could be in the hood every day. Feel me? So he like, man, don't worry about it, my nigga. He said, where you live at? I said, such and such. He like, all right, I ain't too far from you. I'm in the next apartments at the almost at the end. So he said, anytime you want to come holler at me. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that, my nigga. They were just fucking with you, really. But the way how you got aggressive with them, that's the reason why they jumped out. I said, yeah, I kind of figured that. That's my attitude. I'm a Gemini. You feel me? So anywho, maybe a week later, I was walking one day, and somebody said, "Hey, homie, what's up with you?" I turned around. I'm like, "Who the fuck is that?" He was like, "Hey, come here, nigga." So I walked up on him, and that's how I was introduced to Bo Jackson, aka Chip, from Harlem 30s, right? He was like, wait a minute, Endo told me about you. That such and such banged on you. You banged back. And they say you ran because they thought they had a pistol. I said, I thought they did. That's why I got the fuck on. But I would have got down with anybody. He was like, oh yeah, oh yeah. He said you ain't no scary nigga. I said, nah, bro, I ain't no buster, bro. Really. I'm kamikaze like a motherfucker. Young, dumb, full of cum. I'm in my prime. I ain't give a fuck. Hey man, ain't no future in there, homie. Anyway, so he's like, shit. Whenever you want to come hang, you drink, you smoke. I said, not really. He's like, all right, you just come still hang with us, whatever. Bang. So I go to the house. So maybe a couple days after that, I got on the all navy blue Cortez with the gold thin laces, the creased up Tommy Hilfiger jeans, Michigan jersey, Michigan hat to the back with the Michigan backpack, blue rag hanging out the left side, gold rag tied around my hand with two spray cans and a marker. Cause everywhere I go, nigga, I mark the hood up everywhere like a real tagger. You know, niggas used to call me that till they realized I was tagging more than walls. Er. But anyways, so I'm in the house chilling. Like I said, I went to school that day. I came back and I guess they seen me and was like, that nigga don't give a fuck. He must got that thing on him. So all of a sudden, probably about 20 minutes later, somebody knock on my door. Boom, 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 boom. Was like, nigga, we over here in the alley. I'm like, it's an alley back there? He's like, yeah. He's like, all you do is go in the back of your apartment. You'll see the alley. It's a dead end. I said, damn, I didn't know that. He was like, yeah, man. He said, anyway, nigga, I was thinking about you because we was playing this nationwide rip rider shit. And I said, this nigga right here just a real super crip ass nigga. So I told him, nigga, come hang with us. So I went and introduced himself, whatever, whatever. So that's how I was introduced to them. Shout out to the homie Big E from the Hustlers, 168, 169 Hustlers. Shout out to Big E. My nigga Big E funny though. And who else? There's a few other names, but it'll pop in. But I'm gonna get to the story how I was introduced to them, and that's how I linked up, not linked up, but had words with the dudes from Monkey Tribe. So one day we on apartments, these big apartments, they real high. They real high. I don't know if it's 165th or 160 something. So I'm in apartments one day. So the homie Chip, I think Chip and Endo got into it with the young nigga. The young nigga used to look like he played on South Central. That nigga had a do-rag on or a beanie with the Lokes on, black shirt, khakis, some black shoes, standing like he should audition for South Central. Hoover Deuce, right? So the homie was like, bro, I don't want to put my hands on you because you're a young nigga, but I put my young nigga on you. So I'm like, all right. I'm like, cuz I ain't trying to squabble nobody, cuz this ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? I barely know these niggas. I only been on these niggas like 3 weeks. So I'm like, cuz just put me to squabble with a nigga on. Like, I don't know about that. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Shit, I guess I get down, cuz want me to get down with the nigga cuz around my age. So the nigga said, I don't give a fuck who you get, nigga. I get on with any nigga. I ain't no bitch, nigga. So I said, what, nigga? And he turned around, looked at me like, nigga, you want to get down, nigga? I said, fuck, get out, nigga. So me and Cuz square up. So we like, And I guess Endo was like, Cuz, knock this nigga out, Cuz. Why you sitting up here playing with this nigga? So I threw in like a fake left, I think a fake right, fake left, fake right, fake left, and then I hit, no, I do another fake right, and then Cuz came in, I hit him with the left. Boom! Hit Cuz so hard, that nigga dropped. That nigga had a shiner like Rodman, Cuz on Crip. That nigga shit was so big. But when I look up, I heard the female say, oh shit, that nigga baby Mike Tyson. And that nigga got up and was like, it's all right, homie. It's all right, homie. And he pushed off. After that, I got my fame over there in the G. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Anybody know about that time? Hey, holla at me. That was me. Because the nigga who really supposed to got their ass whooped, and then crazy about it, as a kid, I used to hang with this nigga. You get older, you get introduced to this gang shit. Daniel P. from one Trade Five Power Rule. Cuz used to wall bang, cross me out. He never used to cross the hood out. He used to cross out 2C. So I used to whack out that P every time. And I got tired of Cuz doing this. So I used to write on the wall like, Cuz, my name Lil Cricket for Mona. Cuz, holla at me. Woo doo woo woo. I guess I'm the one that invented that, put an address on it, for real. But Cuz never wanted to get down. But you know what's so crazy? When I knocked Cuz out and swelled him up, Rockman, Cuz was in apartments looking out the window at the whole movie on Crib, whatever. So after that was over with, my name ringing like a church bell around there. That's why I started getting introduced to all the niggas. My niggas from Gardena now, but before that, them niggas used to claim GBI, Gardena Bad Influence. Facts. So I go back to the house, whatever. 2 days later, no, 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 same day. All of a sudden, a car pull up. We in the alley, and these two niggas, I think they was brothers. They was known for having them pistols. They were from neighborhood Power Rule. I don't remember their names. Niggas always say, cause you don't remember niggas' names. They're not important. So the niggas from neighborhood Power Rule pulled up and they said some bullshit. Like it was some bullshit I didn't understand. So Chip was like, what you mean by that? I mean, shit, the homie get down with anybody. Little homie ain't no buster. He just knocked the nigga out right now. Maybe about 20, 30 minutes ago, he just knocked the nigga down. So what's up? So all of a sudden they leave. I don't know what's going on, cuz I just know, like I said, I dropped cuz and I got problem with Daniel P from One Trade Five. I think cover name is Daniel, whatever, Percy, Paris, I don't know. But it's Daniel P. Shout out to cuz if he's still around. Crickalow. So cuz go get a young nigga and the young nigga pulled up with them niggas from neighborhood Power Rule. They put up in the alley. So when way out the car, they like, what's going on? I'm still like, what's going on? I'm puzzled because I don't even know cuz. But All I remember was Cuz had on this yellow shirt, I think some white shorts. I don't know if he had on a yellow bandana or a yellow hat, but Cuz had these hard ass Chucks on. They was yellow. And I was like, Cuz, I ain't never seen them in my life. Them bitches hard. They the real Michigan color. I need them. But I ended up finding them later on, around like 2000, out there in what's that mall out there, San Bernardino, the big mall, the Ontario Mills. Anyways, so he was like, yeah, I heard you said you I'm no, he's I heard you was saying fuck slobs and Daru's and all that on the wall. I said, yeah, because this nigga Daniel P was whacking my shit out, writing raps and shit. So I started saying fuck slobs and Daru's, nigga. Oh, homie, you can't be doing that. I said, nigga, what? And then that's why I think Endo say, man, how you gonna tell a homie what he can't do, nigga? Niggas gangbangers, so it is what it is. So the nigga, they try to force a young nigga to get down with me. But you could tell he really wanted to get down. They would just really start shit on some messy shit or whatever. And then I was like, cuz I don't want to fight cuz. Nigga, my hand hurt from socking cuz. I said, but shit, you catch me a couple of days, I don't know you, but we can get down. He was like, all right, whatever. In a new era, we'll say bet. So me and cuz never got down. And then I was like, where you from? He was like, I'm from Monkey Tribe. That's the first time I ever heard Monkey Tribe. Then I found out, remember I said about the fat nigga that was in the car with Endo. I think he was from Monkey Tribe or Anthony's Park, and that tall nigga was from Monkey Tribe and Anthony's Park. But Goofy is from Denver Lane, Endo from Dragnet. So, so they get on. Then the niggas from Neighborhood Park will come back. I almost think I said his name. I don't know if it was T Dog, Top Dog. I don't know. But the nigga from Neighborhood Park gonna say, hey, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I just heard through the grapevine or whatever. Y'all some young niggas. I'm looking at Cuz like, yeah, whatever, Cuz. I can't wait to get the pistols from the homies. I'm gonna smoke you on crib. Cause that's just some bullshit. Like, you starting shit. Like, why you didn't get down with me, nigga? If you didn't like what I said, nigga, it is what it is, nigga. PK, nigga, all day. So anyway, bam. So that shit get on. Then all of a sudden, a week later, I'm walking, about to get on the bus. These niggas pushed up on me, cuz like four niggas. Like, hey homie, ain't you from Motor Park? I'm like, yeah, I'm from Motor Park. They're like, yeah, nigga, we from Monkey Tribe. And I'm like, okay, that's where Cuz said he was from last week. And I was like, yeah, what's up? They was like, oh, I just want to know, nigga, if you got a problem with the set. I said, no, because nigga, I ain't never heard of y'all. Y'all ain't on the map, cuz. So why would I have beef with niggas I don't know nothing about? Period. Nigga, what? So they were like, oh, I'm just letting it be known, this monkey tribe. I'm like, all right, my nigga, I'm from Moon Park, my nigga. So my bus came. Got on my bus, whatever, whatever. Like I said, never said nothing to the homies. Didn't go to West Covina and get the pistoles. None of that shit. But I ended up getting it later. So one day, I'm over here at my folks' house. Shout out to Dobie. What up, Dobie, nigga? What up, blood? Yeah, Dobie, my peoples from Westside Piru. So when I found out that Dodie hang with them niggas, I get on cuz. Like, damn, cuz, we supposed to be peoples, and these niggas tripping on me, and I ain't never did nothing to them niggas. And cuz was like, cuz was young, cuz. You're like, man, what they gotta do with me? I'm like, cuz, we peoples. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get down. But I really didn't say that because I really want to face a nigga. I ain't gonna lie. But he knew that. That's why he was like, man, I don't know what you talking about, man. You tripping. But I'm saying I want to get down, but really I ain't want to get down with none of them niggas. I really want to smoke them niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really did, cuz. And I already had the homies ready. Because they was ready, like, cuz, get them niggas in the open. We'll face them niggas. That's on crib. Ooh, BG's ride hard, cuz. You had to be a real motherfucker, stone cold to be a BG, and I was never a tiny gangster or OTG, straight BG. Speak volumes, my nigga. But anywho, like I said, uh, but yeah, shout out to my people Dobie, man. But yeah, that's how I got into it, the Monkey Tribe. So I can't say they was really a gang, cause my cousin B got into it, them niggas too, when he was fucking with some bitches over there. I think somewhere in Gardena, but he had got packed out by them niggas or whatever. Then they trapped cuz in with Gaggas nigga. But they was confusing too, because one minute they say Monkey Tribe, then they say, oh, it's Monkey Tribe blood, then they say not blood, then niggas be like, oh, nigga, I'm from Antis Park. So it was kind of confusing. I think that's the reason why they didn't last, because Antis Party feel like the niggas ain't gonna get bigger than us. Nah. And then the shotguns weren't gonna let that shit last too long. Because most of the niggas that was claiming Monkey Tribe, I think majority of them was from Gardena, to be real, to be honest. But it like I said, it faded in, faded out. I lived in Gardena for about a good year, yeah, a good year before mom's moved or whatever. But yeah, that was my first introduced to the monkey tribes. I really didn't get to know their names because I wasn't even trying to get them to know the name. I was really trying to smoke some niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I feel like them niggas disrespecting me. But I think they didn't like because I knocked old boy out. And you know how it is, a little jealous, be like, damn, they call him nigga Mike Tyson. I take Tyson title like I'm Douglas. That's basically what it was. But me personally, I wasn't going by that Tyson shit. Like, nigga, my name Cricket Low, nigga. Deuce to a psychopath. You feel me? But anyways, shout out to S Wiggins. Go follow Cuz shit. S Wiggins TV for mention that shit because I think a lot of people didn't know about monkey tribes or whatever. But yeah, it's your favorite low. Raised by OGs, not IGs. Hand. What do you